Hello everyone, welcome. I'm reacting to the Gemina Tales for Honkai Impact manga. This is going to be a fun one. We are learning about the Vodka twins. So, without further ado, let's begin. We are at the Kokalia orphanage. You know that we're in Russia because the R is backwards. You know, that's a great indicator, despite that not actually being an... Anyways, okay. I'm Lilia Olenyov. This sleeping girl is my older twin, Rozelia. The orphanage was all that we knew. We don't know where we're from or where we're headed to. We call this isolated little orphanage our home. Life was good. There were children from other places. Some are nice and quiet, while some... And here we see Sin just like hanging Bronya, apparently. And then we have Bronya and Sele just kind of chilling there, building together a little homu. In any case, we treated each other like siblings. Lilia just like recording. Oh, I used to think that Roza was my only friend, but the orphanage allowed me to meet and make new ones. Of course, things didn't go smoothly. At first, there were some differences that had to be settled. I exercised diplomatic caution and tried to be as nice as possible, and then just kind of getting, you know, Sin in a headlock. Certain conflict proved to be inevitable, but a neutral third-party arbitrator was always nearby. Say like, and then Bronya beats them both. Every skirmish ended in an amicable truce. I thought we lived together like this forever and ever. Then came the day when Sophia left. Then Isabella was gone. Nina disappeared soon after. Roza got a 0. They graduated from the orphanage and started attending a real school. We're definitely not jealous at all, because this meant that we get to spend more time with Matrushka. Matrushka is the orphan principal and takes care of the children. She's as beautiful and as delicate porcelain doll. But most importantly, she really tries to care for us. Perhaps this is what mothers do for their children. She taught us how to read, write, and even play fun games with us. She's also very strict about our diets and also trained us to become stronger and healthier. But we finally realized that our Matrushka was lying to us. And here we just have this evil look on Kokalia as she opens the door. I will never forget the day that Roza and I accidentally discovered her dark secret. We found her stash of cookies. Oh my god. So this look of her closing the door, right? She's walking over, right? Kokalia's walking over. She's like, oh, finally, I can see all my cookies. She opens the door. Oh, gosh, just stuff in her face. This is so perfect. I love this. I thought this was going to be bad, right? When you read... Up until this point, right, you'll read and learn everything about Kokalia. When you hear that Kokalia is lying to us, A, you're like, oh yeah, makes sense. She would obviously lie to you. And B, you're like, something bad's gonna happen. And then here we have just... she just wants some damn cookies. That's it. Oh, Rosa's face is just like, oh, is that cookies I see? And then, of course, Rosa's stomach is just very audible. She told us to stay away from cookies. Zephyr, Pastilia, but she's eating them herself. I tried to sneak away, but Roza was a bit too noisy. Yeah, Kokalia. And then Kokalia's just like, eyes glisten. Or sorry, not I said Cocolia was running. No, this is Lilia just like, get out of here. And then Rosa just taken. I was forced to leave Rosa behind. It was a mistake. Oh, she started eating the cookies. Because Matryoshka gave Rosa her entire secret stash of yummy cookies. Zephyr, Pastilia. Lightning strikes. And Rosa Idiaka ate them all. The pain was terrible. The greedy girl couldn't even talk. Matryoshka had to call the ambulance. I assume that she's writing either Cocolia's name in Russian or the name of the cookies. Or just Cookie itself. But the orphanage was simply too far for the city hospital. Help came too slowly. And then Rosa got better quickly. So what are Rosa's true powers? Who is she exactly? Gosh, Lilia, skip the stupid details already and get to my own part now. Good stories need a good build-up. I don't care about your slow-mo build-up. I need to get appearance right now. I'll take over the story, telling it from now on. We're out of pages, Rosa. Ugh. Fine, but I'll be the lead of the next chapter for sure. Next chapter. Yet I am Rosalia Olvedvenya. I cannot pronounce Russian, but I'm the lead girl for this chapter. Huh. And I'll be giving everyone the bestest story ever. Following the story from the previous chapter. We were selected for the X10 project. After Saley and Bronia went through the testing, this test changed our lives forever. Stop, you're skipping ahead too much, Rosa. We're supposed to start from the part where you ate too much cookies. Yeah. And that was far too slow-mo and boring for my fans, so I figured I'd give them something more exciting. So to help the fans better understand what really is happening, I tried to summarize the events that took place after the yummy cookie incident. The girls at the orphanage took basic classes as well as special training designed to help us manipulate the Honkai. And the best girls happened to be Lily and me, of course. And here she is. Look at me. We even defeated the Bronia and were considered equals to the S-rank Sheik-Soul Valkyries. We're actually bottom of the pile. I even kept the tests from the back then. Yeah. This was very much not expected. Indeed, our true power didn't really show up until when we were younger. We were discouraged. I believe that we can master the Honkai and realize Matryoshka's dreams. We're the lead girls of this epic saga. And they're all sneaking about. We headed to X10 Labs to find the source of the true power. We did not tell Matryoshka, of course. Oh my god. Okay. I wasn't expecting them to literally just... I'm just going to take this as they hear, and we found it. A DNA extract from the most powerful Honkai beast known to man. They pull out the syringe and we're like, okay. Beep. I have powers now. Okay. Just heads up. Cocolia. I ask of you, Cocolia, why didn't you teach your girls about syringes? Just... Anyways. We then injected the Honkai DNA into our body. We felt as though the serum was made tailor-made for us. Our true powers woke at that very moment. The powers exceeded Bronya and made us equal to S-rank Valkyries. But you didn't wake. You actually had a really bad serum rejection attack, Roza. That's right. A true hero must face and overcome her tough challenges. Never fool around with the lab materials again, you hear? There were certain compatibility issues with the Honkai Beast DNA, but our fans shouldn't worry. We have plot armor. What the hell is this? We finally received our superpowers. This is why this story is called Gemina Tales, because it's actually a tale. We acquired the power of a mighty Honkai beast. Those powers changed us all as well. The Gemina Tales gave us the ability to defend this world. We're more powerful than Bronya and even the S-rank Sheik-Soul Valkyries. Awesome adventures await the new heroines. And I'm talking about us, by the way. We didn't go on any adventures, Roza. X10 was canned. Bronya was sent to the HQ. Matrushka said she was thankful and was all over. You're right, Lily. But what Lily really meant was that we needed a break before going on an epic quest. In case you're not aware, heroines need some resting time as well. But we weren't slacking, okay? We were also studying the world carefully to see if there were things that we could do to save it. And then we hit the jackpot. We decided to become superstars who can make people happy. And here she is, breaks a broom. I want to be just like that idol. For the last time yet. Matrushka gave us 100% support. Roza Lili, get back here. I like that Roza is just like, come on, Lily. And she's just dragging her out. She was almost crying when we left the orphanage with her blessing. And then here Roza's not like, hey, thank you all my beautiful fans. Oh my God, I'm so wonderful. We signed up for many auditions in the city. 0, 0, 0. This guy's just like, oh my God, you're so bad. There were a few minor setbacks. Matrushka never taught us how to sing or dance. Then a new, strange girl wave washed over the world. There were tank girls, ship girls, gun girls, and why not Honkai Beast girls? I like that this is literally telling the story of MiHoYo coming up with the vodka twins. I'm just like, okay guys, we need a new Valkyrie. They're like, okay, what if they're not Valkyries? What do you mean? What if they're Honkai Beasts? You mean like a Hersher? No, no, no. Like what if, yeah, they were using the DNA of Honkai? Like Mantis? No, no, no. I mean, what if they were Honkai girls? But isn't that just every character in Honkai? No, I mean, like, what if they had Honkai tails and were girls? You're right. That's a good plan. I didn't even think about it before. I like that as I was going through that skit, I did realize that she's like, why not Honkai Beast girls? And I was like, I like that they had to specify beasts in here because pretty much every character is technically a Honkai girl. At some point, Honkai DNA is inside their bodies. So Honkai Beast definitely separates them. Anyways, we rose to stardom as the hottest Honkai girl comedian double on the planet. We became known as the vodka girls. Cut! Aren't you skipping too many things again, Rosa? But we really need to push the story, Lily. We're almost to the climax. I gotta talk about our classic works. Vodka's Creed Sisterhood. Sekigo, Sakura dies twice, rip Sakura. And then Dreams of Gemini, second OVA. Wow. That's so funny. And then here she's like on the phone. Time to talk about our first work. Tall Tales was a mega blockbuster with a box office of... Sorry, Rosa, I think we're out of time. Matryoshka just called. She has a super urgent mission for us. Yet, I'm not going back to the Honkai Impact 3rd! And that's the end of the Gemina Tales. A story about how the Olivans got their tail. And don't forget about this very important thing, Captains. Rosa and Lily are now the lead girls of Honkai Impact 3rd. P.S. They're not. Oh, that is a super cute, like short little manga with these two twins. We just get like, it's very strange that like folks have recommended this to be watched much later on, but this is really just like a fun side story about how they got their tails and not necessarily impactful in terms of any of the story elements much later on after chapter 20. But anyways, yeah, that's a fun, great. I love hearing more about these characters, right? Gives them a bit of more of a story, a bit more of some more humor that we get to see from them. So that's always wonderful. But hey, let me know what your favorite moment was from the manga. Honestly, I think it's just them injecting the serum. Like, without hesitation, they're like, oh, hey, here's this DNA serum. Okay. It's like, why did you do that? Okay, you know what? I also really love the fact that Cocolia has like a secret stash of cookies. That was also super funny and super cute. So that was also really great. It's just a good manga all around. So, hey, what's your favorite moment? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all later. Bye.